How do you increase the perceived value of your offer and charge more without doing anything different? Today in this video, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes to a coaching call that I did to show you exactly how you can make that happen. How do you take what it is that you already have and show your audience either the application of it all? How do you find that blue ocean in a highly competitive red ocean so that you'll be able to find your ideal client and close them utilizing this strategy? Let's begin. First person we have up here today on today's hot seat is Ryan Tejo. I hope I said your name right. Ryan, welcome to your first, I believe this would be, oh Ryan, you were at the event. I recognize your name, I recognize your face, right? Team, go ahead. Ryan, we're going to spotlight you over here. So as always, what we do on these calls for hot seats are, we always start off with this simple question of who do you serve and what is the result you help your audience generate? Ryan, go ahead. Welcome.
Hello, hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Welcome.
All right, great. Well, thank you for the opportunity and glad to be on the hot seat. Akila is right here behind me.
All right, welcome.
So we do production and events. After COVID lockdown, we didn't get to do much of production or events. So we started niching down into just photo shoots, portraits, professional headshots in the studio. And we, after the Game Changer Intensive, we felt like we are still stuck in the photo shoot for more than 6 months, trying to create a funnel by ourselves on Carnatic for more than 3 or 4 months, which we just launched it last month and we got 4 sales from it. So now we are trying to zoom out of whatever we were doing and go back to all the different elements to scale up our business.
Okay, great. So what do you feel is the thing you want to be able to work on today's session that you feel will either help you get unstuck or scale what it is that you have?
The offer.
When it comes to the offer, okay, let's take a look at both the offer and the funnel because we can work on both and they would both be equally effective. But I would say it begins with this, okay? So as part of the $1 million creation, in phase number 1, one of the things I talk about is finding the blue ocean in the red ocean. And finding the blue ocean and red ocean means in the market that I'm in, who are my ideal audiences that would pay top dollar for this thing because to that specific audience, if they can get that outcome is going to be worth significantly more than the average person. Okay, so based on the initial premise of who is my ideal audience, right? Because when it comes to charging more, it may not necessarily be doing more, but thinking about how can we market to the right audience that appreciates that work more because of the deliverable. Okay, because ultimately, what are we doing here? We're still pushing a button. But pushing this button to some groups of people is going to be worth more than pushing this button to some other parts of people, right? So different types of audiences. So I'll give you a few different examples and maybe perhaps this can start changing the way you look at some of these things. Okay, so for example, the way I think about target markets when it comes to images and videos, to a person taking a picture of a passport, that image is probably worth $5. Why? Because it's a commodity and you can take a picture of a passport anywhere. However, an image that can be used as an ad has got a direct correlation to either making more money, making more sales, reducing ad cost, and therefore that image, that one picture is worth more to a marketer. Same goes for, let's say, if I sell a physical product, if I am an e-com store and I want to be able to sell my stuff online, but I want to be able to list it all in some e-com store so that it looks professionally done. To me, that image could also be potentially worth more than an image of a headshot. Okay, not that a headshot is bad, but I want to start thinking about what's the application of a headshot. You see, one of the things that when it comes to offers, we want to think about when it's applied, who is the ideal customer that when they apply this, it would be like, oh man, yeah, that thing is worth significantly more. Okay, so an example that I will give you is, so right now, like my dad's in hospital, right? And one of the things that I have to, we've been paying the hospital, are these plastic tubes that basically acts as his, the drip, and let's just say the hospital charges you for everything, okay? And the tube, I am pretty sure when it comes to like the cost price of this tube, it is less than 30 cents. I will not be surprised if it's less than 5 cents, okay? But the hospital charges us close to about $8 for each tube, okay? And it's literally just a plastic tube, and you use it once and you throw it out, okay? It's a disposable tube. It's not like you use it, so we use, a lot of those tubes every single day. Now, why am I telling you this? It is because there's somebody out there that is selling the plastic tube as a plastic tube for 10 cents that can be used to, let's say, whatever, blow bubbles. And the application of this plastic tube, when it's used as a drip, it'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? Well, of course, it's going to be a lot more. So same thing over here. Most of the time we think about selling the thing that we are selling, right? But it is the application of it that enables us to charge more if it's targeting the ideal audience. Now, I take a look at this offer as the same thing, right? Right now, a headshot, I can see the pictures are beautiful, but what we want to be able to do now is we want to be able to think about this, and when does an image become, can we first think about, can it become something that adds a business owner or a professional, increases their bottom line? And I'm always thinking, can I change this thing from an expense to an investment? Because if you can do that, that is when this amount, when it's no longer an expense, it becomes insignificant, right? So I want to think about, okay, are these speakers, authors, where they can utilize this in their marketing, right? In their ads, on their website. So rather than just giving you these headshots, I want to be able to show them this is the application of it, and as a direct result of doing this, you'll be able to get all these things done. Can I target influencers and YouTubers? You come in once, okay? We're not going to take your headshots, but we're going to take all of your thumbnails that you can utilize forever, your entire YouTube channel. Now for me, I won't pay $80 for a headshot, but I will pay $2,000 to get all of my YouTube thumbnails done, or 10,000 ringgit. Why? Because I'm thinking about the application of it. A YouTube thumbnail with a higher click-through rate, now it becomes related to my revenue. It increases my reach, it increases my visibility, which in turn increases my sales, right? So can I think about who is it that these people are out there where if they apply this thing, right, that's when 318 becomes insignificant, and that's what's also going to enable you to significantly increase your price. What I'm really getting all of you to think about is, who are my ideal audiences that's willing to pay top dollar for this based on the application of this? Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit. And to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below, and my team will be in touch with you.